about the story behind clothing.
One day, I stood in front of my closet, astonished. I just took all of my clothes out and rearranged it back in the afternoon. I had no idea I owned so many clothes. And I wondered, why do I feel like I have nothing to wear? Why do I have the need to buy more? Hi, I'm Meghna, here today to take you guys to a story of how, by adding vibrance in your closet, you're drawing out color from our planet. And let's see how by changing your closet, you can change the world. I asked this question to myself, and now I ask you, why do I wear clothes? For a second, I was blank too, and I googled it and found out that clothing's main purpose is to protect our body from dust, insects, rain, and sunlight. Just like food, water, and shelter, clothing is one of the fundamental needs of life. As long as it stays in the need section, it's harmless. But when it crosses the line to the want section, that is when the problem begins. And for most of us, it already has. We just haven't realized it yet. Imagine, you're going for a job interview. More than dusting up your resume, you dust out the best suit you have and have it neatly ironed to make a good impression, right? There's an untold dress code for every occasion. We have uniforms to schools, jeans and t-shirts to hang around with friends, formals to work, scrubs to doctors, and whatnot. the people who make our clothes. Have you ever wondered how much they're paid? Last year, the U.S. Department of Labor Wage and Hours Division in Southern California found out that in the region of major production, 80% of the contractors violated the legal minimum wage. That is, they paid their workers $1.58 in a place of $15 per hour. So these people had to work an average of 15 hours to earn the cost of one t-shirt they bought. And since more and more people were aware of all these ill effects of fast fashion, the consumer trend in the fashion industry started to change. People now wanted to buy from brands with a mission, that is, they chose sustainable fashion. What is sustainable fashion, you ask? Sustainable fashion is when industries aim to produce cheap and they use less carbon emissions and they produce their garments using natural fibers and they only produce a limited number of goods while using renewable resources to produce. But as the trends in the fashion industry started to change, the consumers wanted a sustainable fashion. So the industries changed in order to adapt, and that is when greenwashing began. Greenwashing is when industries claim to be sustainable while actually not being so. One of the top fast fashion brands have the line of conscious choice, which is said to be sustainable. But if you take a closer look, they never mention how they're sustainable. In 2 decades of sustainability report, they claim to be the number one buyer of cotton. Does that make it sustainable? Even another brand claims that by 2023, all their clothes will be made up of plant fibers like cotton. Not to mention the names though, but this does not make them sustainable. Producing 1 kg of cotton requires 10,000 liters of water, and global cotton production takes over 250 billion tons of water. And these companies produce an average of 16 to 24 collections each year. And imagine, if all of these clothes were made up of cotton, the amount of water consumed. The European Union reports that 42% of the green claims by companies are either false, exaggerated, or deceptive. But none of that matters because consumers just want green fashion. They want to walk into a store that claims to be sustainable so they can claim themselves to be sustainable. But who are we fooling? A survey reports that 69% of the people are willing to pay more and are ready to be okay with delayed shipment if the company is sustainable. But the last time I checked in, sustainability is not defined by how much money you can pay. And that's why I am here today to ask you all to join me in this journey towards sustainable fashion. It may not be a fixed path, but I'm sure it's not impossible. So the first and foremost step all of you can take towards sustainable fashion is that start to buy less. Think before you build that garment. How necessary is that dress? How will it change you? How many times will you use that dress? How many times will you wash it? What material is it made up of? Is it synthetic or natural? And how are you planning on disposing it? Are you going to throw it off or give it to someone else? And the second step towards sustainability is that every man and woman should learn basic sewing. In our technology-filled world, it's not that hard to find an endless tutorial to teach you to do that. This means you can mend your clothes, and which ultimately results in buying less. Moreover, if you learn basic sewing, it means you can upgrade your closet. Imagine you're bored of a t-shirt. You can alter its length or sleeves or add animations to it or different patchworks. The possibilities are endless. And for most of you who love fashion, you may think of sustainable fashion as something like dressing up like Steve Jobs, wearing the same black t-shirt and dad jeans for years. But it's actually not. And here's how. to rewrite this Bible story. Are you willing to give it a twist? Or are you going to make it monotonous by continuing to be the same? Let's change the world by changing what we do. Thank you.
Thank you, Netra. We call upon Ms. Samyukta Kannan to give a rundown on ethical AI.
Hi, good morning. This is Samyukta. I'm from Bangalore, and today I'm going to be speaking about ethical AI. Imagine a world where machines possess intelligence similar to human beings. A world where industries are transformed, productivity has been enhanced, and solving complex problems that were once deemed to be impossible were now merely easy. This vision is no longer confined to sci-fi. It is a reality. We live in a world where the machines possess intelligence very similar to human beings, and they tend to perform whatever we perform. We live in a world where we get instant answers to questions, a world where cars can drive themselves, and a world where even a 10-year-old boy can pass the law exam just as like a chatbot. But how did we reach this point? dictionary in computing artificial intelligence, which was then released, which met great hype. And in 1997, before which the term artificial intelligence was introduced in Dartmouth College in New Hampshire in an artificial intelligence conference, after which subsequent decades saw the concept of AI moving. Later, there came a lot of AI devices, which was a turning point in so many people's lives. For example, IBM released an AI-powered chatbot called Alice, which was basically trained to play the game chess, and it won the match, which was played against Gary Kasparov, who was the world chess champion at that time. And in 2014, Google came out with a computer program called AlphaGo, which was programmed to play the game Go. So the game Go is not a similar game to all of us, but it is supposedly one of the most difficult games that are played in the world. So the fascinating part about AlphaGo is how well it was trained. It was trained from top Go players, where their strategies and tricks were fed into its digital brain. But the story doesn't end there. A few years later, Google came out with another computer program called AlphaGo Zero. So how AlphaGo Zero stood out from AlphaGo is the way that it was trained. And AlphaGo Zero did not get trained by previous Go players. Instead, AlphaGo Zero learned to play the game by playing against it. It was almost like playing a game without any instruction manual. AlphaGo Zero is just purely on the game just like that. And within a few days, AlphaGo Zero was able to beat AlphaGo. It was very fascinating to show me that. And such an advancement of AI has met with a huge milestone, which led to a lot of things. As we said that AI has finally had the brain to interact with humans. But even though such a huge advancement was met, AI was lacking something. What was AI lacking? Empathy. Chatbots then were merely fed upon information they were taken from the internet without empathy that it lacked. AI was lacking something which became very difficult. Like if in math, for example, AI didn't have a heart. It was not long until developers realized that AI did not need to only have intelligence, but must bear the emotional quotient as well. And now let me tell you a quick story. So imagine a world where there are no humans left, and there was only one AI robot left called Matt. So Matt had this constant fear and sadness because there was nobody around him. However, later it figures out that it includes a code in its programming where it is going to self-destroy itself. But here's the catch. It doesn't know when it will happen. Now, Matt was in constant fear and sadness thinking about when it was going to self-destroy itself because it didn't know when it would happen. Well, funny story. The story that I just told you guys about was written by the AI-driven chatbot itself. Someone asked ChatGPT about a story that would scare the AI itself, and ChatGPT has come up with a response of whatever this story right now. Now, what does that take away from this story? Well, you see, putting it in simpler terms, this story emphasizes about the importance of ethical considerations in the use of AI. Ethical AI is basically running a system which developers use, which encourages thoughtful decision making without disrespecting the human value, and which are basically fair and respectful of human values. Now, let me introduce you to heartwarming and real empathy. So there was this guy named Cooper in the US who had a dog, and this dog had suffered from this particular disease called tick-borne disease. And he went to various vets who dismissed his body and told him that the dog is not going to stay alive for a long time. Now, of course, Cooper loved his dog so much, so he was ready to do anything to save the dog. But at one point, the court visited multiple vets had dismissed him. And one random day, he tried to give all the symptoms to ChatGPT, using the AI-driven chatbot, which gives you an answer. So he put all the symptoms of the dog to the chat we have seen so many things go wrong because AI has an act of ethics. Now think about your favorite sci-fi movie where AI goes rogue and chaos ensues. But wait, isn't it more fun when you see all these incidents unfold in a screen than face in real life? Well, sadly, there have been a lot of real-life incidents which have posed the difficulties that AI has proposed in real life. In 2017, Facebook released two chatbots, which were essentially brain pointers to part of the feature. And everything started off with these people where at one point, the chatbot came up with your own language and started talking to each other. But how did this happen? Well, if we see, to get into the technical aspect of it, we use LSTMs and NLPs to model chatbots that led to such a situation. Now, after the chatbot started talking their own language, humans were not able to understand it, so the project was immediately shut down. But if you were to turn into children's parables, you can say, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Teach an AI a fish, you teach him with cell biology, chemistry, history, mathematics, and teach him all the fish to exist. So in 2016, Microsoft released another AI-powered chatbot called Salem, which was basically Twitter bots to post random tweets on Twitter to engage with the Twitter community. And what happened was that after a few hours, it started posting offensive and racist tweets, after which Twitter had to completely shut down the project and publicly apologize for the mistake. Now, here it was like watching a sci-fi plot unfold in real life, with Vincent trying to stop the shut-off button immediately. The multinational company Amazon faced major criticism when it was figured out that one of its AI-driven hiring tools exhibited gender bias. And what happened was that the way this hiring tool was trained was by passing past reviews which considered most of male resumes. So even though a female resume was found to be far more fit than a male resume, the AI-driven hiring tool what it did was it preferred the male resume over the female resume, which was not a great thing that would happen in the society. And obviously Amazon shut off the hiring tool and came up with more technologies that would be better and considered equal to both sexes. Now, this is a stark reminder as to how in the world of AI, bias unleashed can have real-world consequences. Companies must take a hard look on how we shape our future. In 2019, the first self-driving cars in Arizona killed an innocent pedestrian due to one of the malfunctions in the algorithm. Now, this is a reminder that AI isn't just a movie talk. It is something that has major real-life consequences and something that we have to handle in a real way. Now, these stories highlight some of the challenges that AI could have when it reacts to ethics. And it is almost like what Elon Musk did. AI will either be the best thing that has happened to the human race or the one that destroys it. Now, this might raise a few questions in your mind. Is AI the end of the world? Is AI going to end up in widespread job loss? Is AI going to lose our jobs? Well, let me tell you an incident. Not like an incident, but the concept. So let's say I put you in a room and lock the door. And inside of the room, I give you a box of Chinese characters and a book of instructions on how to translate them. Now, in this scenario, you don't know any Chinese or speak or understand Chinese, and you only know the language English. And there is a person standing outside of the room who wants to communicate with you. And the only way this person can communicate with you is by passing slips of paper under the room. Now, what your job is that you grab a slip of paper, decode the question with the book of translation that you have, and then put up an answer with the Chinese character that they're reading to you, and send in the answer. So, from the perspective of the person standing outside, it would appear as if you understand and speak Chinese. But in reality, you don't speak Chinese, you only know language English. Now, this is a famous thought experiment called the Chinese student, which was introduced to question the strong concept of artificial argument suggests that even though machines produce behavior that look similar and more smart, it is not really the case. The algorithm or whatever the AI is being used doesn't actually understand what is happening. It just follows a set of instructions. Now, this is what I want to say. People worry about AI using jobs and everything, but in reality, people are much more smart than human beings. Machines can never control because machines only have chips. We have hearts. Machines have calculations. We have understanding. Machines have instructions. We have a purpose. Machines have objectivity. We have passion. So let's remember that AI can be our best partner, and with proper ethical framework, it can lead us to achieve our grandest dreams where potential knows no bounds. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Samita. I welcome Sri Salem to give us a clue about life's purpose. Is it a predetermined path?
I would not be going back. I was trapped by guilt because I couldn't say goodbye to any of my friends, any of the teachers that I had made in 11 years of living there. Because of this, I became a really rebellious and stubborn seventh grader. Everyone thought they understood my mind and that they knew how my mind worked. They didn't. Instead, they only made my condition worse. And only when I came to realize that the people around me, they wouldn't help me. Because I kept pushing them away. And I guess it was life's way of saying, grow up and learn to solve your own problems. Because you're the only one that's going to be there for you in the future. So, I realized now that if I hadn't made that move, I probably wouldn't have gained so many mentors and so many new friends for my future. I probably also wouldn't have realized that what I was meant to do in life. But at that tender age of 11, it was a struggle. Many people still ask me today, do you settle down after your big move? And every single time, I repeatedly tell them, no, I have not settled, and I will not. I will not. I haven't, and I will not. This may seem like a really rude answer to everyone, but I believe that if you settle down in one place, you're not going to be able to get up and keep moving the next time life makes you get up from your feet. And this will happen no matter who you are. Through this journey of overcoming so many hurdles, I realized what I wanted to do with my life. And in turn, life itself helped me gain the strength that I needed in order to become the best version of myself. Now, I'm not saying that I'm done with all of it, but what I am trying to say is that everyone has a life path set out for them, even if they're blind to it for a really long time. Some people may be doing what they're supposed to be doing in life in their day-to-day routine. Some people may be inspired to choose a career because of what they're meant to do, like me. But I believe that if not everyone around you will understand that. And if they don't, that's probably a good thing because you're on your way to becoming a better you and also changing things for the betterment of others. Now, my topic was about life and its predetermined path. Before I get into the three theories or topics that I leave you to ponder upon, I'd like to tell you that whoever you are, whatever has happened in your life, and wherever you come from, you may have battled events in your life like PTSD, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, self-harm, and so much more. But none of that matters. Even if people have spoken down to you, even if people speak behind your back, even if people closest to you tell you that you cannot achieve dreams that are closest to your heart, it really does not matter. So, life is about, my topic is about life and its predetermined path. Coming back to the topic, I came up with three theories, as I had told you. Now, you may forget me at the end of the day as soon as you walk through those doors. But I'd like to leave you with these points to either follow or ponder upon. It's your choice. The first point is to connect the dots. Now, you have to look back at your past to see both good and bad events. Because those events are what are going to shape you for your future. If you look back on these dots, you're probably going to make a better next time and an even better tomorrow. The second point is to find your passion. I'm sure many of us here have probably tried out new activities and hobbies, trying to get something out of it. But many of us, or some of us, may have failed to do so and therefore stopped. And that's okay. Because I'd like to tell you that even if you're going far-fetched and you still don't find what you're supposed to do in life, it's probably simple and right in front of you. Things that we overlook in our day-to-day lives. The third point That's not true. I'd like to tell you that you should also learn to focus on your experiences and fix them too. Because if you focus on just your weaknesses, your strengths are still there. You can make them even better. I mean, now as I stand up here on the stage, sending a message to the entire world, and also all the people that haven't yet found their purpose in life, I'd like to say that you don't have to do something in life to do to be meaningful. A person once told me that as long as that you don't have to have a dream, it just matters whether you're happy or not. To me, life's purpose is two things. Number one, the kind you want to do with your life. Again, it doesn't have to be really far-fetched if you don't want to do it. It doesn't have to be a businessman or a doctor, an engineer. If that's not what your heart tells you. But find something that makes you, you. And the last point is that life accepts you in a better way. Life gives us experiences and makes us go through obstacles for certain reasons. Because in the future, it will help you improve not only weaknesses, but your strengths. So, as I stand here upon the stage again, I'd like to tell you to take a deep breath in and just follow life. Thank you.
Thank you. The lunch break is from 12:45 to 1:30 p.m. I request you all to enjoy a scrumptious meal hosted by our school in the cafeteria and be back in